You like one, I'll make it shower. You should know. Today, I have a couple of questions for you. Do I look good? Okay, actually, no. For real, I'm gonna be asking you a couple of serious questions that you need to pay attention to. Let's put these up in here. Should I just hold it? I think it sounds better when I hold it. Okay. So, have you ever felt like you're wearing a mask? I don't mean like the kind that you wear on Halloween night, no. I mean like one that you put on every single day, just to blend in, to be accepted. Like maybe you tone down your personality so that people don't think, oh, you're too much. Maybe you hold back your opinions so you don't sound too aggressive. Or like maybe you even pretend to like things that you don't care about just to fit in. But honestly, here's the real question. Who are you really trying to impress? And at what cost? Because every single time that you change yourself to match someone else's expectations, you're not just trying to fit in. You are you're rejecting yourself. You're doing like one of the meanest, you're being mean to yourself. So, let me ask you. No, let me tell you something. Self-rejection is the most dangerous thing that you can do. Because you are teaching yourself that you're not good enough. You're betraying your own identity just to get temporary approval. And you're silencing the most powerful force you have. Your authenticity. Your authentic self. And for what? For fake validation from people who don't even know the real you? Honestly, it's time to wake up. Because the most painful rejection isn't rejection that comes from others, no. It's the one that comes from yourself. And you may think like, oh, it's okay, but honestly, at some point you just stop trusting yourself. So let's start off with identifying and self-rejection, the real problem, okay? Hey, it's Marisha. If you're new here, subscribe right now because I am making videos daily to help you become the best version of yourself. But don't just watch them, learn them, and apply them, and live them. Because if you don't, you'll just keep living the same life that you've been living. You know, making mistakes, wondering why nothing changes. So, and today, we are going to be tackling a hard truth. A hard truth. One that most people don't want to hear. So, you may think that you're afraid of rejection, but the truth is, you're already rejecting yourself. Think about it. You hide your quirks because they're too weird. You silence your voice because it's too much. And you change your looks because it's just too different. But what happens when you do that? When you do this? You shrink. You play small. You're burying the real you. And that's why you feel lost most of the time. That's why you feel empty and confused and stuck, because the life you're living, it's not even yours. It's not even yours. You have molded yourself into something acceptable. But deep down, you know the truth to this, okay? And you know that you're not happy. So, I'm gonna just put this here because honestly, you're not happy. Let me tell you why. Okay, so first, let's get to the cost of rejecting yourself. So every time that you pretend to be someone that you're not, you attract fake friends. People who like the version of you that you're presenting, that isn't even real. Okay? You feel exhausted from constantly performing instead of existing. Most of everyone is basically a certified actor at this point. You lose opportunities meant for the real you because the world doesn't even know you exist, the you that exists. And the worst part, when you spend years being someone else, you start to forget who you really are. And that's why so many people feel disconnected from themselves. They spend so much time trying to fit in that they don't even recognize themselves anymore. Let me ask you something brutal. Get closer. Let me ask you something even more brutal. No matter how much you change, some people will still reject you. So why exactly are you wasting your life trying to please people who don't even care? Okay, so what if, let's just imagine this, what if instead of rejecting yourself just to fit in, you accept that not everyone will like you? And you accept that it's okay, it's perfectly okay. Because honestly, guess what? Most people who are meant for you will never require you to shrink. The best relationships in life are the ones where you don't have to pretend. The most fulfilling success happens when you lean into your truth. And the greatest peace comes when you stop running from yourself. And the people who don't like that, let them go. Let them go. They were never meant to be part of your journey anyway. So, with that said, how exactly do you start accepting yourself today? So, how do you actually do this? If you think about it, how do you break free from the trap of self-rejection and step into your true self? Because honestly, at this point, it's become a habit. It's become a part of you. You do it unintentionally and just automatic. So how exactly do you escape this? Here's how. First thing that you need to do is to just stop apologizing for being you. Okay, just stop apologizing for being you. The world doesn't need more copies. It needs more originals, okay? It needs more originals. Number 2, embrace your flaws. Embrace your flaws. What you think are flaws are actually your greatest assets, your greatest strengths. What makes you weird makes you unique. You need to start switching your vocabs. Instead, stop saying weird, stop saying unique, different. You don't have to fix yourself, you need to own yourself. Number 3, let go of people who don't accept you. Not everyone is meant to be in your life. Understand that, okay? Not everyone will understand you. And that is okay, that is 100% okay, because the right people will. The right people will understand you. Number 4, you need to choose authenticity over approval. Here's the truth. You don't need everyone's approval. You don't need to be liked by the world. You just need to respect yourself enough to be yourself. Because when you do that, you'll attract the right people, the right opportunities, and the right kind of life. So, here's the truth, okay? Here's the truth, the final truth that you need to hear. The bottom line is that you need to stop rejecting yourself to fit in. Stop watering yourself down to match someone else's standards. Because the best thing that you can do is accept all of you. The messy, the awkward, the brilliant, the bold, the quirky. Because when you stop rejecting yourself, the world, you give the world permission to see you for who you truly are. And that is where real happiness, that is where real confidence and real success begins. So now, I have a challenge for you, a little fun challenge. Drop a comment below and tell me what's one thing that you have been holding back just to fit in. What's your weird little quirk that you don't like, that you don't want to tell anyone? And what's one way that you are going to start embracing that part of yourself today? And honestly, don't just think about it. Type it, declare it, own it. And if this video hits home for you, hit that like button and share this with someone who needs to hear this. And most importantly, subscribe. Subscribe because I make videos like this every single day to help you step into your highest self. So don't just watch, apply it, change your life, because this is your wake-up call. Don't ignore it. So yeah, if you like the video, give it a like. You can check out my other these two videos if you want to see more of my videos, or you can just go straight to my channel. And yeah, let's get to work. Go out there and take over the world. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye. Oh yeah, this is for my thumbnail. How should I do my thumbnails? You guys need to give me some suggestions. Actually, what